Laura, and I'm very happy to be spending some time with you today. Help you unwind, relax, reflect about your life and yourself. The better we know ourselves, the stronger we can be out there in this world, the more compassion and support we can show for our people out there. So today I want to talk about mental health for men. Why do I have episodes for men only? I was part of an interview the other day, and the lady, a very sharp, intelligent, kind lady, asked me, for me, out of the blue, why do you make a difference between mental health, like between men and women? Why is there a difference? And if you are really focusing on men, why is that? And don't you feel like you're letting the ladies down? And I really didn't have an answer there. I just knew that this is the direction I'm feeling drawn to. In the past, I had an internet TV show with guests, and the interviews I had with these guys were incredible. They were sharing their story about trauma and depression and heartbreak, and the feedback I got was so incredible. Like, we were able to help so many people out there to feel less lonely with their story and feel supported and better about themselves. And when I came to Canada, I decided to study agriculture, and I became very, very interested in prison farming and prison agriculture and gardening for veterans. And that's been 5 years ago now. And I don't know. I think I grew up with male role models that were more aggressive, were very, struggled in life at times, and as their closest relative, I struggled with that behavior. But there came a point in my life where I had no choice but forgiving and understanding. So that's like not very detailed, but some explanation of why I focus on mental health for men. And then I moved to Alberta here in Canada, and a lot of young guys in their 20s and their 30s committed suicide over the last couple of years now. And it was really scary and uncomfortable for me to see and read these news, because a very dear person in my life was struggling with severe depression and insomnia at that time. And I just felt so very powerless and as if I couldn't help. Ooh, this is getting emotional. Never mind. And then I met this awesome guy here in Calgary in Canada, and he is a veteran himself and started out with a project where he bought a piece of land and transformed it into a huge vegetable garden project. And we were working on turning it into a farm for veterans, for guys who come back from war, have to sign that bullshit paper that says, do you feel okay or do you feel shitty? Do you suffer from these symptoms? If not, you have to sign now, and then we are not responsible for your mental health. And then those guys sign that paper, go back home, maybe to a family, maybe not, and still struggle with what they went through in war, and are suddenly pushed into society again, and live with their families, maybe with young kids, and it's like putting a homeless person or a person that is struggling with deep mental health into Disneyland. Yeah, of course it will be overwhelming and hard to make that transition. During COVID now, the numbers of alcoholics, the numbers of drug abuse, depression, and domestic violence is skyrocketing. And I want to bring peace to this world. I want to provide a space where people can just feel okay with themselves again and meditate and sit with their thoughts. And if they are so ugly to face, then at least you face them and you can be with them and you don't run away from them anymore. And you know that there is a person out there who cares about you. This is awesome. I can just hit pause, cry my eyes out, drink some tea, and then continue talking. So, yeah, I don't know. That topic touches me so deeply. And if you've listened to previous episodes, I've been raped when I was 21. And I was able to get over that trauma now and move on with my life. And I don't expect any woman to do that, but this is my experience, and I feel for every woman who still feels hurt and traumatized. But a rapist is not born a rapist. A rapist is formed by society. And I'm not talking about severely mentally ill people who really need to be in treatment for the rest of their lives. I'm talking about those people who at some point in their life truly fucked up, truly did something bad, but we need them back in society. They need us to receive them back in society. And how can we introduce them back into society if we push them to the edge of society? Then there's going to be more violence. I think my attempt here is for when people feel violent and angry, that they find a new way to channel it out and to express it and to be okay with their past, to be okay with themselves, and know that every day you can make a new start. Every day you wake up, you can make your bed, you can make a breakfast, and you can make different choices than you made in your past. And to ask me why I'm more focused on men's mental health than on women's, please know that my podcast is for everybody. I just have these little episodes there that I want to send out for men only, because I feel there's so much for women out there. There's such a huge choice of makeup tutorials and emotional pain and getting over your toxic relationship and getting back to your ex and blah, blah, blah. There's so much out there for women. And it is for me as if you would ask a vascular surgeon, a surgeon who is focused on operating, doing surgeries on the heart and the veins and the arteries. If you would ask him, why did he not become an orthopedic? Why does he not care about the joints? And it is not that he doesn't care about the joints or the bones and the cartilage. He is just more drawn to the heart surgeries and the vascular surgeries. So this is my reasoning for today, why I'm focusing more on mental health for men. And I feel in talking about it, in providing these episodes, there's women out there who will also open their heart to it and learn maybe about their man. And there's men out there who can make peace with women again, who maybe are so angry at women because they were hurt in the past, they were let down and disappointed, and make peace with their feminine energy again. So it is for both of you out there. I love both sides equally, and I just choose in some episodes to focus on men a little more. I hope that's okay, and if it's not, then change your podcast. I will be doing what I'm doing. And this was the Borealis experience. I'm your host, Aurora, with today's episode being very emotional, but it is okay. It just shows that I'm imperfect and deeply caring. Take good care of yourself, and until next time.